Welcome to another episode of Raising to Learn. We are a nonprofit that uses radio control to get kids excited about math and science. Today we are taking another look at our ProLine Pro MT 4x4. We've got all the electronics mounted and made everything nice and tidy here, you can see. Right, so we are using the Hobby Wing Easy Run 3656 550 sized motor there. A 16-tooth pinion, the one that comes with the ProLine itself. We're using the Hobby Wing WP SC8 speed control there. It is 2 to 4S capable. And so we've got everything mounted and cleaned up. So I always like to keep the wiring tidy just so that nothing hits a gear or a drivetrain, right? Especially around here. You got to be careful. Over here I just put an extra plastic tie here just to tidy up these wires, but just want to make sure that none of the wires come in contact with any of the moving parts. That's the last thing that you want to have happen. They provide with the kit some examples, right, of what you can do. A budget system here in the picture is just the Valenian, the Traxxas Valenian system there, right? Just stock electronics from any Slash or Stampede brushless. And then they've got, kind of a performance version here, which is really a bit overkill. The 8th scale systems that are capable of handling 6S are a little bit just too much for this truck. This truck is only meant to take up to 4S maximum. So, the budget systems, any of these budget systems will do. The Hobby Wing is kind of, in the middle there, right? Actually, the WP SC8 has been replaced by the Max 10, and I think the Max 10 SC, they have a short course version. Definitely a lot of bang for the buck with the Hobby Wing systems. You can see how I tucked in the wires here. They do provide some wiring guides along the rails of the mudguard. It's a little bit tough getting the wires under there, though, especially if you already have the motor in. So make sure you kind of tuck that wire into the guide before you bolt in the motor. We put in an extra twisty tie here, and you can see how I looped the wires back. I kind of wanted to put like a zip tie or something here, just to make sure that no sort of bump is able to jostle those controller wires, right? The servo and ESC wires into the gears themselves. I've had that happen. It's not pretty. So the beautiful thing about the ProLine Pro MT 4x4 is that the pinion mesh is very easy to set. You don't need a piece of paper or anything to mesh the pinion gear with that spur gear here. You just go by their instructions, make sure to get the revised instructions, and then you simply match the dots on whatever side of the screw, right? On these motor mounts with whatever tooth pinion you're using. We're using the 16 tooth that comes with the kit, so it says that we need 3 dots, the 3 dot spacers on the right of the screw. So that's what we went ahead and did. So we're just going to put on the finishing touches here. Basically all that's left, we've got the body painted, right? We painted this with Rust-Oleum Flexi Dip. It's kind of like a Plasti Dip competitor, right? Turned out pretty nicely. A little run here on the side, but it was our first time experimenting with the flexible plastic kind of rubbery paint there. We're going to go ahead and mount the Badlands that come with the kit. So it comes with, of course, 4 of these. And these are the MX28 2.8-inch all-terrain Badlands mounted on F11 tires with the 17-millimeter Hexes. So that is super nice. ProLine always gives you these nice bags here that you can Ziploc back closed to keep those tires fresh. But we'll break one of these out just to show you guys what it looks like. We've got our ECX Ruckus 2-wheel drive in the background here. The key thing here is the 17-millimeter hex. All right, if we grab this is just a regular 12-millimeter hex. You can see the size difference in those hexes. Right, the 17-millimeter has a lot more surface area to handle the torque and the forces being put on it, and is a lot more resistant to stripping than that 12 millimeter is. So definitely when you're running higher power like 3S or 4S, you'll want the 17 millimeter hexes.
And we can put ketchup on.
That's called thread lock, Josh, and that keeps the screws from coming out. So definitely all the metal screws here, you want to use thread lock on. Again, these 17 millimeter hexes, we've been dying to try these out on the 2.8 inch tires. So this is the 2.8 inch Super Swamper here that we run on our ECX Ruckus 2-wheel drive. So you can just see those side by side. The MX28 is a little bit larger in diameter, right? But rides on the same 2.8 inch wheel, and this thing has a tread that kind of mimics BMX motocross tires here, so very grippy. You can feel, well, I think it's pretty much the same compound between these two tires, but very sticky, very rugged. So been dying to try these out as well. So we'll go ahead and get these mounted up, and with the kit they include this nice 17 millimeter wrench. It's plastic, so you won't damage the nice aluminum caps that they give you along with those, right? They're knurled as well. So we'll go ahead and put these on, put some thread lock on, and probably give it a final once through. What we should really do is go on the forums and just see what other folks have done just prior to a run. Some of these trucks, although they're very well constructed, sometimes there are manufacturing defects, right? Like thread lock missing on metal to metal screws, stuff like that. So we're just going to head over to the forums real quick before we actually bring this out, just to make sure we didn't miss anything. Kind of one thing that sticks out to me is the plastic servo arm. We're actually using this servo out of the Arma A-scale series here, but this we'll probably want to replace this with an aluminum one. I've heard some stuff about the some issues with the servo saver or whatnot. They give you an extra one. I should probably do a little more homework before we bring this out on the road, but we'll go ahead and let the thread lock set on these wheels and whatnot, and then we'll head over to the forums and do a little research, and then we'll get this thing going. But just to show you what the body looks like, now this is the Proline, what was it called? Avenger or Enforcer? I forgot the exact name, but this is the body that comes with the truck. It comes with the secure lock body, nuts, attachments. I don't know what you call these, but basically we've run these on our Slash before. Really great because instead of body pins, they don't break.
And when your wheels are broken, you can use this glue to stick. And the old wheels of that work on.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Josh. All right.
If you want to look at my email passport, here it is. I want to show them.
Well, thanks again for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time.